Hello, animal friends. Around 240 million years ago, during the time of the dinosaurs, our planet looked very different. Crocodiles lived alongside dinosaurs, surviving the asteroid impact that led to their extinction. These ancient survivors have witnessed monumental changes to our world and are still around today, making their history both long and mysterious. So, in today's video, we will dive into 10 fascinating facts about crocodiles that reveal why they're one of nature's most resilient creatures. Without further ado, let's begin. Number 1. Diverse species of crocodiles. Did you know there are 23 different species of crocodiles across the world? These fearsome reptiles are spread across Africa, Asia, Australia, and the Americas. Yet Australia stands out with its own unique pair, the freshwater crocodile, found nowhere else on Earth, and the saltwater crocodile, which is one of the largest reptile species in the world. Interestingly, despite their names, both the freshwater and saltwater crocodiles are quite adaptable. They can live in either fresh or salt water. The adaptability of these species has allowed them to dominate ecosystems ranging from serene rivers to bustling coastal shores. In regions like Southeast Asia, the critically endangered Siamese crocodile struggles for survival, whereas the American crocodile can be found in coastal areas like South Florida and Mexico. Number 2, masters of diverse habitats. Crocodiles are aquatic reptiles, which means they live near water. But not just any water. These creatures can make themselves at home in rivers, lakes, estuaries, swamps, and even the brackish water where freshwater meets saltwater. Imagine being able to adapt to such a variety of habitats. That's the magic of crocodiles. Their incredible adaptability to these different environments is key to their survival. They can thrive in the warm waters of the tropics or even withstand brackish, murky habitats that would be uninhabitable for many other creatures. However, they're not made for the cold. Being cold-blooded, they rely on external heat sources to regulate their body temperature. It's common to spot crocodiles basking in the sun to warm up or lurking in the water to cool down when the heat becomes too intense. Number 3, cold-blooded survivors. Speaking of their temperature regulation, crocodiles are cold-blooded reptiles, a fact that defines much of their behavior and lifestyle. This means they cannot generate their own heat, unlike mammals. Instead, they need to absorb warmth from their surroundings. If temperatures drop too low, crocodiles slow down dramatically, becoming sluggish and inactive. In extreme cases, they enter a state known as estivation during colder months. Estivation is somewhat similar to hibernation. During this time, they become dormant, reducing their metabolic activity to conserve energy. It's like hitting the pause button on their life cycle, waiting for the weather to warm up again. This strategy ensures their survival even when conditions are tough. Number 4, ancient rulers of the food chain. Long before humans took over, crocodiles were the rulers of their domain. We're talking about the Mesozoic era, around 100 million years ago. Back then, crocodiles were apex predators, sitting proudly at the top of the food chain. With their powerful jaws, muscular bodies, and excellent hunting skills, they dominated rivers and wetlands. During this era, they hunted massive prey, some of which were dinosaurs. Fast forward to today, and although they are no longer the dominant predators everywhere, crocodiles still hold the crown in their natural habitats. With their extraordinary skills and instincts honed over millions of years, these modern-day dinosaurs continue to be formidable forces of nature. But imagine, if we could go back in time, we'd witness crocodiles larger and even more fearsome than the ones we see today. Number 5, jaw-dropping bite force. The crocodile's jaw is a marvel of nature, with a biting force that few animals can match. The saltwater crocodile, in particular, boasts one of the strongest bites ever recorded in the animal kingdom. To put it into perspective, the saltwater crocodile can chomp down with a force of 3,700 pounds per square inch. PSI, that's nearly 3 times the bite force of a lion or tiger. But here's an interesting twist. While their jaw-closing muscles are immensely strong, the muscles that open their jaws are surprisingly weak. In fact, a strong person could hold a crocodile's mouth shut with just their hands. This delicate balance of power is a reminder of how nature creates creatures that are specialized in certain areas, but not necessarily all-powerful. Number 6, temperature-dependent gender determination. One of the most fascinating aspects of crocodile biology involves how they reproduce. A female crocodile can lay up to 60 eggs in a single nesting season. But what determines whether the hatchlings are male or female? It's not a genetic lottery, but rather the temperature of the nest where the eggs are incubated. If the temperature inside the nest stays below 32 degrees Celsius, about 90 degrees Fahrenheit, the baby crocodiles will be female. If it's higher, they'll be male. This phenomenon, known as temperature-dependent sex determination, is critical for the survival and balance of crocodile populations. If the climate or nesting conditions change too drastically, it could have serious consequences for the gender balance within the species, impacting future generations. It's an amazing but delicate natural system. Number 7, the truth about crocodile tears. The phrase crocodile tears comes from the myth that crocodiles cry while eating their prey. But what's the truth behind this? While crocodiles do have tear glands, they don't cry from sadness or guilt. Their tears are caused by the way they eat. When a crocodile devours its prey, it swallows a lot of air. This air gets pushed against the lacrimal glands, which produce tears. So when you see tears streaming down a crocodile's face, it's just a physical reaction, not a display of emotion. It's fascinating how such myths have a basis in reality, yet are far from the truth we imagine. Number 8, crocodiles eat without chewing. Ever wondered how crocodiles eat their prey? Their jaw structure only allows for an up and down motion, so they can't chew their food like we do. Instead, they use their powerful jaws to crush and break apart their prey into manageable pieces. Then they swallow these chunks whole. But that's not all. They swallow stones, called gastroliths, to help with digestion. These stones grind the food inside the crocodile's stomach, making it easier to digest. It's like having natural built-in grinding tools. This is yet another way crocodiles have evolved to maximize their predatory efficiency. Number 9, diet differences, captivity versus the wild. What a crocodile eats can vary greatly based on whether it lives in the wild or captivity. In the wild, they are opportunistic hunters. They'll eat almost anything they can catch, including fish, birds, turtles, crustaceans, and even larger animals like deer or buffalo. Their diet is rich and diverse, making them one of nature's most successful carnivores. However, in captivity, things are different. Zookeepers and caretakers feed them pre-killed animals like fish, rats, or chicken. This diet is carefully balanced to keep them healthy, but it lacks the excitement and variety of wild hunting. Number 10, long but not immortal lifespans. Despite myths about their immortality, crocodiles do have a natural lifespan. While most smaller species live up to 40 to 50 years, larger ones, like the Nile or saltwater crocodile, can live between 80 and 100 years. That's nearly a century of life, making them some of the longest living reptiles on Earth. Their incredible longevity is due to their tough, resilient bodies and minimal natural predators. However, they do face threats from humans, including habitat destruction and illegal hunting. So while they've survived for millions of years, their continued existence depends on conservation efforts. Crocodiles are truly fascinating creatures. From their diverse habitats to their ancient survival story, they offer us a glimpse into a world from millions of years ago. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated with our latest videos. Thanks for watching.